Okay, so this is linked to our last bat rep. My Decimator is the prototype ship. These 6 Imperial asteroids are still facilities. We lost 3 facilities, but now they're back online. Everything's repaired. Carno Jax went off shift and it's been replaced by Sunterfell. So on my team, I've got the patrol leader now with Dauntless, engine upgrade, gunner, and Mare Jade. And I threw an academy pilot, took out the ordnance that I had on there, and what's her name? Yuzin Azard, that girl. And now Sunterfell, Royal Guard, TIE, Auto Thrusters, Targeting Computer, and push the limit. And so we now have 3 ships. We had to place our things. He moved some of my asteroids. We had to place first on the table. And this is what he's taking in this time. Who do you have there?
I have Red Squadron pilot with an R2 astromech.
Right.
All maneuvers 1 and 2 are green. Rookie pilot with an R5 astromech. During the end phase, you may choose one of your face-up damage cards with the ship trait and flip it face down.
Nice.
I have Biggs with R2D2.
Very nice. Always a good combo.
I have a prototype. He's on the number 11 here, the blue one.
Yeah.
A-Wing. He's got, of course, the Cardaean. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Refit. A-Wing test pilot to give him an elite, and the elite to stay on target. And then the other A-Wing, this one, he's the one with the...
yeah, he's the lander, the red A-Wing, got it.
Lander. He's also just a prototype pilot with the Cardaean refit. His also a test pilot thing, so he's taking determination for his elite talent.
Wow. So story-wise, that freighter just made it barely with 1 hit point left, and told the rebels send in a fighter force and just wipe out the defenders, because that's looks like what their plan is. So yeah, this is looking quite the force. Like, look at that force, 110 points against our 100, and it's looking pretty phenomenal. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Okay, so that round, who blew that up? One of the X-Wings? That X-Wings. The X-Wings fired and blew up...
it was actually...
Biggs?
Rookie pilot.
Oh, rookie pilot.
Biggs took the first shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rookie pilot blew up that facility there. That was the one that gave me 2. I had flipped that over and then he destroyed it. They fired on another facility but didn't destroy it. And somebody fired on Fell but didn't destroy him. And none of our guys had shots. So that's how it's looking right now. Okay, so that round, Biggs took out Sunterfell with a single shot, unmodified. He bumped into a lot of ships, but 3 of his 3 X-Wings bumped. Unmodified, 3 hits and a crit, and Sunterfell only rolled 1 evade, so he blew up instantly. Decimator didn't hit anything, but then my TIE took both shields off Wedge. But of course he's got R2D2, so he can replenish shields. So that's how it's looking right now. Not looking good for the Empire. Okay, so his ships, 3 of them did core guns, 2 of them rammed in, so they couldn't complete their core guns. So all his ships are stressed. My TIE fighter put a damage in on Wedge, and my Decimator's just slowly coming around. Got another thing active, and that's how it's looking right now.
Those 2 shouldn't have collided if they were touching the last time. We got your Netrunner.
Okay, so that round the Decimator fired and blew the crap out of Biggs. The TIE also fired, but didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
That's all that really happened. Most of the ships are out of position, but they got rid of all their stress. They're all stressed, but now Biggs is dead thanks to the Decimator. So yeah, and I just have 2 more facilities to activate. It's looking not too bad. Shields off you. Okay, so that round the Decimator took 2 shields off of the X-Wing, and the X-Wing took 3 shields off the Decimator. So that's the problem with the Decimator. It's just not a maneuverable ship. So yeah, that's going to hurt. But that is how it's looking right now.
I'm about to fly off.
That's right. Okay, so that was a good round for the Empire. His 2 fighters here clipped the asteroids. They couldn't fire. They're not the landers, so they can't land and do anything. His lander is way over here. I don't know if he's going to make that turn.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can't.
Anyway, and then the TIE fighter, my lowly Academy pilot, blew up an X-Wing. He's all happy. He destroyed an X-Wing. So, yeah, it's looking not too bad for the Empire now. This guy here, the Decimator, took his shields off and put a crit on. What's the crit do?
That's the number 4.
Oh, he makes him a zero
Yeah,
pilot.
zero pilot.
Yeah, so he's a 0 pilot. And, yeah, so it's looking actually really good for the Empire now, suddenly. Weirdly, strangely, oddly. Anyway. Okay, so that time, his X-Wing and my TIE Fighter bumped, but my Decimator then fired and killed him. Oh yeah, my TIE Fighter could have fired it there, but I didn't, so it's too late. So TIE Fighter didn't fire because I should have fired at that A-Wing, but I didn't. But anyway, yeah, and the Decimator destroyed, what was that guy? It was an X-Wing?
Yeah, it was the one who got green maneuvers for 1.
Okay, the level 4, whatever. Yeah, so another X-Wing down. So it just leaves him with 2 A-Wings against the Decimator and the TIE Fighter. Decimator only has 1 shield, and the TIE Fighter is untouched. Okay, so the Decimator is kind of out of position.
Oh, yeah.
The TIE Fighter fired, didn't score any hits. The 2 A-Wings fired, and the TIE Fighter has a hit on him. But that's how it's looking. He took on 2 A-Wings and is surviving. Okay, so that round the Decimator fired and stripped the last shield off that A-Wing. Then the TIE Fighter, the Academy pilot, got another kill, his second kill. He blew up the that prototype A-Wing. So now he just has 1 A-Wing left. It does have the crew on it, the Saboteurs, but I still have the TIE Fighter and the Decimator. And all the facilities, or we still just down 1 facility. Okay, so yeah, his A-Wing, I took 2 shots at it. With the Decimator it fired, he's just rolling really good. You can see his evade over there. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. That A-Wing has no shields, and it's surviving, but that's how it's looking. Okay, so that's the end right there. My TIE Fighter still just has the 1 damage. He's moving like 5 and then boosting, trying to get at a range of the Decimator. But the Decimator... It decimated, that's right. It could move 3, and then with a boost, it's moving an incredible amount. So he's trying to come around, but there's no way he was going to be able to do that. The Decimator, that engine upgrade on the Decimator just makes it so mobile. And then the gunner on the Decimator that was amazing. So the Decimator finishes that off. That's a great mission. I love that mission. It's so much better than just flying through the asteroids. There's actually facilities. 5 facilities are still functioning. Just one of them needs to get rebuilt. So yeah, it's pretty good.